Hi, beautiful soul, and welcome back. We are on step 8 of the Snap Out of Suicide and Depression course. So, in this video now, as we said in the last video, we're starting to look forward. And now we're going to take a look at your future vision. So in order to help you do this, Life Coaches Toolbox provides a free vision, purpose, and values generator tool that you can use. You can sign up on the website for it for free. I will link it in the comments below. But we're going to take a moment to describe what each of the characteristics are. Your vision, mission, purpose, and values. From that, from this description now, you should be able to sit down and actually work these out on your own. So most people like to start at the top and work their way down. Actually, the best place to start when you're doing this is with values. Now, if you go along and use the free generator tool on the website, there are a list of close to, I think, 400 or 500 values that have been listed on the website that you can actually go through and look through to identify which values are important to you. And often doing the values test first can actually make a huge difference when it comes to working out what your vision, purpose, and values are. Because when it sets it up for you, you start getting a clearer focus. So if you don't feel like registering for on the website, please go and just search for values list and look at the words that are there. And you can identify things like honesty, loyalty, trustworthiness, fidelity, charity, to be charitable. And the list goes on and on and on. In the beginning, when you're working out a values list, throw everything you can think of in. Then go back and edit the list and refine. You'll see a lot of the things are repeated and can be encapsulated under one idea. But that process of going over it again and refining it so that you land up with one final list is actually a very nice initial sorting process for defining a VPV. So once you've got your values list and you've determined that you are a person who wants to be environmentally conscious and socially conscious, you can then start looking at your vision, mission, and purpose. All right. Now, using the online tool that I've recommended would be great because I've given you lead-in statements that will then allow you to actually complete each of them with various ideas. But let's start with the very first one now, vision. So the vision is the big picture of what you see going forward, so what you want to achieve. So for me as a light worker, I want to create heaven on earth. That is my vision. I want to see the part where heaven and earth fall away as separate states and what is on the one becomes the other. So my vision is to create heaven on earth. Now a vision is often one short statement like that because it's the touchstone. That is the big picture of what you want. So when I encapsulate everything, I want people to be free and I want them to have enough money and I don't want people to have to worry about health, and I want heaven on earth. I want a place where everybody is equal. So that is my statement. Now, the ones that people get confused with are the ones that come after that, which is the mission and the purpose. Now, your vision is the big picture of what you see. Your mission is how you go about creating your vision. So, in order to create heaven on earth, My mission is to spread the word of God. It is to be a shining light and be a light worker. It is to speak my truth and reach out to help people. It is to make available free resources so that people who are limited by the structures of society are able to access the help that they need. Those are the things that I do to ensure that my vision is realized. So my mission is what I do to ensure that the final result is realized. The vision is the final result. My purpose is the day-to-day activities that I engage in order to ensure that my mission and vision are realized. So on a day-to-day basis, I make available life coaching resources that offer support, energy healing, and guidance to people so that they can shine on their spiritual journeys and the community of God grows. So I make the resources available. That's my purpose. Okay, for my mission, which is to grow people so that together we grow enough people so that the vision of heaven on earth is realized. If you want to take that to a more personal level, let's do one as a mom. My vision as a mom is to have a balanced, happy child who is independent and able to stand on her own 2 feet. That is my vision as a mom. Okay. My mission, how I get there, is by offering fair, balanced love that supports her while allowing her to grow. My purpose, so the things I do day to day in order to ensure my mission and my vision, my purpose is to offer structure, stability, and support for her that doesn't smother her, so that she can then become the best that she can be. So on a day-to-day basis, I do that by being around. I'm here for her to talk to. I make sure that she knows that I'm there for her. I make it my business to know what's going on with her so that I can keep her stable and happy so that she can be the best balanced individual she can be. So spend some time working out your vision, mission, purpose, values. It doesn't have to be extreme. It can be general ideas. Once you've done that, take a break, have a cup of tea, go for a walk outside, have a smoke if you smoke. I definitely do. And then come back and we will be dealing with step 9, which is going to be our second last step in the series. Unicorns out, and I look forward to seeing you again.